In 1999, I was working at American Express, and I thought I wanted to climb the corporate ladder. As a matter of fact, I went back to school to get my bachelor's, my first degree, because I dropped out 20 years prior to that. And during one of our social work seminars, Dr. June Murray asked the students what did they want to or aspire to be or do with their degree. As an older student at that time, I had no idea, and I just said a quick prayer before she got to me, and a house for women in recovery came out of my mouth. I didn't believe it at the time. I just thought, well, you know, maybe it was just something to say. But the more I said it, the more it became real to me. But I refuse to be in recovery and not be. Maggie and Erma's house is my calling, and I had no idea God took me totally out of my element, because I basically always have been a very shy individual. I never thought I could stand before men and women and speak and teach. And when I do, I know it's His Holy Spirit that empowers me to do what I do every day. The Bible study is the meat of the program. It's very important. It's vital to their recovery. Without the Bible study, I don't see them sustaining.
I love the Bible study. That's one of my favorite parts. It's also intertwined with recovery too. It's not just about the Bible, it's how, you know, the Bible teaches us about our recovery as well, and about Jesus and how we can turn to Jesus and God. I always had a biblical background. You know, both my grandmothers were very religious, and I had a real strong religious faith. And then, of course, when you get involved with drugs and drinking, you kind of put that stuff aside, you know, but this all brought it back to me.
Bible study, I don't miss it, no matter what. You know, it really helps me get through the week or through the day, and it helps me to reflect and get my thoughts together and spend time with God.
I come from a Christian family, but during my years of doing drugs and getting out of hand with my life and doing things that wasn't pleasing God, that I forgot a lot of stuff. It helps me with my life. It keeps me, gives me energy. I'm learning more things that I never knew, and I'm 56. I didn't even know that existed. Certain things in the Bible that I've learned that, you know, I attend church, I'm a member of a church, but I never knew these things. So it improves and helps me a lot in my life.
If I'm in love with Him, I'm gonna look like I'm blessed. I might have the worst. Every day it's hard for some of them to get jobs, especially if they have a record. It's hard for them to go out in society and be productive, because they've been used to not doing anything, just doing drugs. And a lot of them have been on drugs for a very long time. I thought 7.5 years was long, but my 7.5 years doesn't even compare to some of the other ones.
I smoked crack for 25 years straight, and I also did drunk liquor and beer and stuff, but my main drug of choice was crack cocaine for 25 straight years.
And I was an alcoholic for 40 plus.
It saved my life, because if I hadn't came to Maggie and Erma's, I would have still been using, and I would have still been homeless, and I would have still been, you know, not doing what God wanted me to do.
It saved my life. I know by the grace of God, if I was not here, sitting here today, living my life as I'm living now, that I would be dead.
Well, for 14.5 years, we were blessed to have an awesome couple, and they don't like to be named, but anyway, they provided groceries and toiletries and whatever we needed, you know, necessity. They provided for Maggie and Erma's house. And next month will be the last month that they will be able to provide, because the husband lost his job as an engineer. So after December, we will be on our own basically. So groceries and toiletries and other items like curtains and mattresses and dressers are things that we're in need of. I would like to see these ladies progress, move on, go back to their families. Some of them go back to their kids. Some of them have lost kids, and become productive citizens and mothers in this community and give back.
If a woman came to me that was struggling with addiction, and I would tell her that it's not worth it.
Just don't give up. Try to find a place like this where you feel safe and the good people there that will help you.
To seek God first, but if they could get to a recovery place, this one is awesome.
Well, to see some of them come in and maybe in 30 to 60 days to see the transformation in their life, to see them going to church, because church is mandatory, but not just going to church, but enjoying going to church and enjoying the Bible study lessons that we provide here, to see their life change, to see them being blessed, some of them with jobs, some of them family restoration, things of that sort. It's awesome.
Maggie and Erma's house gave me all the tools that I need to live a productive life.
It's meant a lot. They give me support. Everybody here is kind. I can turn to anybody if I need something. I feel safe when I come here.
I came out of it alive. If you want the help, you can get it. Because if I can do it, you can do it.
You're playing Russian roulette with your life because you want some help 1, 2, or 3 days, and then the next day you might not want it. But being here at Maggie and Erma, I know this is what I want. I know it.